great pleasure to being able to present this citation in recognition of the great work and the contribution of Third World to Jamaican music and culture. I only have one question to ask. Now that we found love, what are we gonna do? Tell us, Kato, tell us.
Prime Minister, thank you very much, Jamaica. Thank you. Love you, every single day. But Prime Minister, one little bit of advice. Stick to your day job,
Ladies and gentlemen, it's another episode of JWalkerBuzz, where we talk to interesting people, we talk about interesting things, interesting and major moments, people, and events in the culture. Because you know what? It is always exciting, it's always educational, and it's there for you. So ladies and gentlemen, you know we love to bring you the people that inspire the culture and build the culture. Right about now, we have representatives of one of the most legendary bands, one of the most talented bands, one of the most accomplished bands, and one of the, when it comes to instrumentation and quality presentation, ladies and gentlemen, this is the standard. We're talking about the royalty of reggae music. We have with us right now, Cat Core and Noriega of Third World. How are you doing, gentlemen?
Intro, what an intro. Love it. Almost brought me to tears. Yes, sir.
So what I'm about to say, this is more for Cat than Noriega. Cat, just let you know, growing up, I cannot think of any part of my evolution, and Third World is in there. When my mother was cleaning in the house, Saturday morning, it's Third World playing on RGR. I remember Marie Garth, when she used to give me my birthday greetings, she would play Try Your Love, because she knew I loved that song as growing up. And of course, when my mother started taking me to concerts, one of the first concerts took me to is, of course, a Third World concert, and of course, you took out the cello. So, it's been a journey for me when it comes to Third World. Now, you're about to, you're, of course, obviously by what I just said, you've been around a while. And right about now, you're about to do Atlanta again. And as one of Atlanta's favorite bands, coming right up, what's your perspective? And you've been to Atlanta quite a few times over the years. What is your perspective of Atlanta and coming to Atlanta?
Well, first of all, it's very nice to be here. Thanks so much for having us on your show. And, Atlanta does mean a lot to, any form of person, I guess, from the diaspora of the Caribbean, because there's, well, I would say a substantial amount of Caribbean people in Atlanta, and from Trinidad, Barbados, Antigua, Lucia, coming right down, actually Jamaica too, and also, there's also been quite a bit of movement from different places, like people move from New York to Atlanta, people move from California to Atlanta. So there's been, it's a hub for Jamaicans, and it's also the most very famous city for Black American history. Martin Luther King and
Black Mecca.
Atlanta is like it's one of our special places. Anytime we're moving around and we're doing cities, Atlanta is one of those places that we love. We have a lot of friends there. Big up Rennie Phillips, big up Brandon Walsh, big up Eva Colatek. All these people are friends of ours who have been there for years, and it's nice to be coming back. It's great to be performing with the great one, the king of Lowers Rock. And I think that it's going to be a tremendous show. And I really just want to say that we're really looking forward to it, and yeah, Atlanta, see you this weekend for sure.
Of course, the event is an evening under the stars, and yes, talking about Bears Hammond, that would be the other Jamaican act that Atlanta loves. It's going to be at the Cadence Bank Amphitheater at Chastain Park. Wonderful location. Now, Noriega, do you have any memories of performing in Atlanta with the band? Did you ever have that experience, Mr. Keyboardist?
Of course, definitely. I'll tell you, a very special moment was, to be specific, the introduction of AJ amongst us when, in the midst of the transition there. And that was
so Atlanta holds that special thing when AJ got introduced to the world, being with her.
Yeah, we were opening the Performing Arts Center.
Big, and of course the people that went nuts, and it was full. It was no little Libyan. So that is very memorable as far as that is concerned. It's a landmark it's a bookmark in third world's bookmarking, where the introduction of AJ to be on the front.
And that's absolutely amazing. And for the Atlanta people who don't know, AJ already has a history of being a great singer for a long time. Like, people know. You understand?
If you're out there somewhere feeling lonely, you're not the only one. You're not the only one.
So the fact that Atlanta is a place where that's a historic thing. Atlanta needs to be proud. So you see, this Sunday, Atlanta needed to go out and really give that special love. As Third World has.
It's really true. It's very, very true. It was the very first one, and it was a very special one in terms of it was a very, very beautiful venue, very beautiful occasion, and it was the first, was the christening of the AJ Brown Third World era, you can put it that way.
Performance was great.
Yeah, everything was super cool, and it's nice. It's just that the last time, unfortunately, we came to Atlanta, there was a terrible storm, and we never did get to perform. But
Right.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was the Jerk Festival.
Yeah, it was Jerk Festival. But we're looking forward to this one big time, and we really, as I said, we love the city, we love the people. We already have the keys to the city given to us by, the great man himself, Andrew Young.
Andrew Young, yes.
Yeah. So
That
that was long time. That was long time.
I lost my key, by the way.
Yeah. Anybody can give a new one, please do.
Mayor Dickens, you heard that? So tell me something. Does AJ still go by AJ Boots Brown, or just AJ?
He uses whatever he feels at the moment.
Got you. And for the young ones who don't know, AJ Boots Brown had #1 hits. He had a career, so he's a solid performer, which makes sense because Third World is only gonna deal with quality. So hey, it makes sense.
Roots with quality.
They're roots with quality. And of course, that's this Sunday over at Chastain Park at the Cadence Bank Amphitheater.